Officer, no we can't have a bear. Polish army, gets a bear. Officer and bear after a week. A true soldier fights not because he hates what is in front of him, but because some jackasses from a neighboring state stole the town bucket. Stalin, I need someone to ambush the Germans with this outdated farm plane. Boys, no way I'm flying that thing. I'll get shot down. Girls. I love cooking foods from a variety of cultures and time periods. Today I cooked an Irish dish from 1845, a North Korean dish from 1994, an Ethiopian dish from 1983, a Ukrainian dish from 1932, an Indian dish from 1943, and a Chinese from 1936. I fought the Nazis for 46 days. I fought them for 4 days. I fought them for 12 hours. You guys fought the Nazis? The nobility of literally every nation. Calvary is good the way it is. Sweden in the 1700s. Moose time. Latin American citizens. Why is our military suddenly getting better equipment? CIA. It's a surprise tool that will help us later. I prefer the real Confederate flag. I said the real Confederate flag. Perfection. Pimples, 0. Blackheads, 0. Number of battles Alexander the Great lost, 0. Number of seconds his empire stayed whole after his death, 0. Writing a well-researched history article. Spending 5 minutes on Wikipedia then writing a top 10 things you didn't know article with 9 things everyone knows and 1 thing that is wrong. You know something's about to go down when the main character's eyes disappear. USSR. LMAO, look at those stupid Immersions getting their asses kicked by Vietnamese rice farmers. So much for a superpower. Also USSR. Polish-Soviet War, Winter War, Soviet-Afghan War. John F. Kennedy gets assassinated. Daughter of Robert F. Kennedy, who was also assassinated, mysteriously dies. The rest of the Kennedys. People in the 50s. I'm afraid of communists. Therapist, would you like to share more with me? People in the 50s. Screaming. A random French peasant in 1793. I think we should stop with all of this nonsense. The Jacobins. I diagnose you with guillotine. When you're a British tank driver, but the Germans just invented anti-tank guns. Rookie guard. Those weird huge grey things were trunks. Do those come down the Alps often? Commender. Now that's new. The United States built off the backs of slaves. Rest of the world. There's a French family sitting next to me at the airport. They definitely sound sophisticated, cause they are speaking French. Assert dominance by speaking angrily about Alsace-Lorraine in German. When you realize that India and Ireland have the same color scheme in their flags because they were both starved out by the British. Fucking baby killers, make love not war. Some kid that got drafted because he didn't get a high score on his college exam. Galileo explaining why the earth isn't the center of the universe. The church. Robespierre when he was arrested by his own men and taken to the same guillotine he used to execute all his opponents. Hey, take it easy fellas, I was just joking. Thomas Edison in 1890 witnessing the first failed execution by electric chair. So we are just going to leave them for another minute or two until they get nice and smoky. The Flying Dutchman. The Flying Dutchman. Girls in the 1800s when their boyfriend surprises them with front row tickets to the public execution. We did it, we timed revealed, but to what year? Let me ask that guy over there. Hey, who's the cause of all bad things? Jews? It could be in a time. Indian peasant almost dies of hunger cultivating tea for the East India Company. Americans throw tea into a harbor because of high taxes. Indian peasant. What the curry? When your country was invaded by USA and Soviets, and they stole all of your inventions you made. Years of academy training wasted. Third world country, still has oil left underground. The United States. So you have chosen freedom.